Today, we are going to be checking out another box from the folks over at My Geek Box. Certainly a large box, but oh my god, what has happened to this box? Let me just spin this around so I can show you. There's the front of the box. It looks much more presentable than the back. Oh my goodness gracious, look at the state that this box has arrived in. Now, I do not blame in any way the folks over at My Geek Box. I'm sure they didn't just have the instructions with their shipment of this box to pummel the crap out of this box before they shipped it out. Instead, I blame more the courier service. Let this be a record. Just look at this. Look at the sad, sad state that this box... Let me just look at the instructions that the post person has put on here. Oh, it says to be mangled by a grizzly bear. Well, you know, I guess the grizzly bear has been successful. So when it comes down to review time, you can let the bear get the bear a good review, because I mean he's just disheveled the crap out of this box. Nonetheless, I hope everything is inside and in good standing. The only way we will find out is we're going to go and get this opened up. So let's go ahead. We're going to grab Old Red, who apparently makes very little appearances on this channel. We're going to grab Old Red, and we're going to cut this turkey open. We're going to see what giblets we have inside. Let's go ahead and do that right now. Boy, oh boy, what a sad, sad state of a box. Again, I don't blame My Geek Box. I can't imagine that they would have done this prior to shipping this out. But it looks like, from what I can see deep in the ripped open cavity of this box, it looks like everything is intact, which is almost a feat all on its own. The fact that it could actually have survived. And it's hitting my backdrop. Anyways, let's see what we got. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on, a lot of goodies going on in here. We've got some Ghostbusters Ecto Minis. 3 of them. I see Holtzman, I see a partially contained ghost, and I see that girl, that female ghost from the that mansion, tour guide mansion place. On the back, the other characters you can choose from, or other characters you can pick up. These would be good too if you're specifically looking for certain characters and don't want to spend the time, the money, or resources. Resources are similar to money. In fact, in this case, this example, they would be the same thing. Don't spend the time or the resources, i.e. money, to to pick up the blind bags, not knowing what you're going to get. This way, you're getting exactly the characters. Hey, I wanted Holtzman. I did actually want Holtzman. Holtzman, this set actually will have all 3 of these. So, that's good. That's good. Recommend for ages 4 and up. I have to admit, though, I watched Ghostbusters again. It was on the movie network. And I don't like that movie. I try so hard being a Ghostbusters fan. Let's give it a chance. Let's give it a chance. Let's give it a chance. That's what I say aloud. And somebody in the other room is just always like, who are you talking to? Let's give it a chance. And sure enough, every time I try giving it a chance, I don't like it. I don't like it. Still like Ghostbusters 1, still like Ghostbusters 2. I got other stuff going on in here. Let's move on. Name a movie, if you can, down below in the comments section. This will be your participation. Get a little bit of action. This is your participation for this review. Oh, really? Participation? Yeah, participation. Let me know down below. What is a movie that you think you should like, and no matter how often you try watching it, you just don't like it, as I'm waving this t-shirt. Let me know down below. You know, another example I have is The Fifth Element. Just don't like that movie. Every time I try to watch The Fifth Element, not liking it. Let's see if I like the t-shirt, though. Let's see what we got. We've got a t-shirt that looks, it's a skull. It says Captain Flag, Gold, Plan, Treasure, Sales, Shiver Me Timbers. It's basically, it's Geek, Ahoy, 7 Seas. It's just a whole bunch of different words. Shiver Me Timbers, Map, Chest, but it's all in the shape of a skull and crossbones. Well, not skull and crossbones, but skull and swords. Pretty cool. I like how that's the kind of yellowish gold on the blue. That really looks nice. I don't know if you can tell or not. This guy's kind of a big fan of blue. What guy? This guy here. This guy here is a big fan of blue. Probably you can tell by the fact that I got a blue background. Logo's blue. A lot of blue going on here. I keep grabbing this because this keeps catching my eye, and apparently catching other things too. Inside as well, we received a My Emoji plush from Funko. Oh, Funko, you just keep turning out more stuff. Five Nights at Freddy's. On the back, just got some Funko stuff going on. www.funko.com. My Emoji plush. Five Nights at Freddy's. I guess that's good if you just want the head. Don't need the rest of the body. This is right up your alley. Kind of reminds me of Yogi Bear as well, with a top hat. So we got that inside. Of course, we got the T-shirt. And then as well, we had a Breaking Bad Heisenberg. I like this, the Heisenberg notepad. And inside, you've got Better Call Saul, Los Polos Hominos, the A1A car wash. Very nice. And then down below each page, you've got a Breaking Bad logo. This is good for if you want to dictate notes. Maybe not for how to make crystal meth. Don't use the notebook for that. You know what that turns into? Let me come here for a second. That turns into Exhibit A. That's something that's going to be used against you when you go to court. Don't write stuff like that down in a notebook. Don't put that down anywhere. Don't make drugs. Hashtag don't make drugs. That's what we want to walk away with on this review. Anything else in here? There's still more, which may have also added. I'm going to get to that. Don't worry. I'm getting that in a second. Oh, this box is so disheveled. I'm going to grab the rest of the contents. I know I didn't neglect the book. I don't want you to think I'm neglecting the book, because the book looks pretty cool. I'm just going to, there we go. I'm just going to bring the box flap. It's not staying together. What we have also as well is some festive wristbands from Batman v Superman. You can select either Batman, you can select Superman, which also has the same colors as my logo. The red, the black, and the blue. Here's Batman. There's the back of it. This comes to us from Pyramid International, www.pyramidinternational.com. Not recommend for ages 0 to 3. Oh! We have a card. We'll get to that in a second. And then I guess this is what, well worth it if you ask me, but this might have led to the somewhat demise of the box that we were looking at. I don't know, maybe with just the moving around. Maybe they didn't add enough packing material inside, that the book was just kind of shifting around and just was doing destructive things to the corners of the box. I don't know. But we do have the DK Batman Character Encyclopedia. This represents two things that I love really a lot. I love these things a lot. Table books, coffee table books, and Batman. You mush the two together and throw that up. Ooh, that's gross. Ugh! What you get is the Character Encyclopedia. Let's have a gander. All the characters are featured inside. It looks like it's fairly accurate too, up to date with some of the character designs I see. But let's have a look at it. Well, we've got Catwoman, of course. I'm sure these are all in alphabetical order. We have Julia Pennyworth. Maybe they're not in alphabetical. Maybe they are. Batgirl, Batwoman. They have their stats. Find another one here. Let's find a really cool one here. Oh, here's Scarecrow. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at Scarecrow. He's so cool. Vital stats. So you've got real name, Dr. Jonathan Crane, occupation criminal, former psychiatrist, and college professor. Supposedly, his height is 1.83 meters. His weight is 63.5 kilograms. I don't know what that translates to pounds. Somebody with a pound calculator, let me know right away, please. Let me know. Base of operations is Gotham City, Allies, the Secret Society, Professor Pig, Merrymaker, Harley Quinn, Mr. Freeze, Foes, Batman, the Batman family. So he's just not... He just doesn't show preferential treatment to Batman. I mean, he kind of extends that far beyond into the scope of the Batman family as well. Pretty neat looking penguin design down here as well. And there's also quotes. There's a description about the character and a quote, "I'm the boogeyman." Let's find another one here. Joker's daughter. There's Two-Face. Let me also just say, this is not gonna be a rant, don't worry. For anyone thinking, oh god, here we go, another rant. No, it's not a rant. It's just a little sprinkling of an opinion. I don't like Two-Face with the bald head. I like Two-Face with the zany hair on the one side. zany hair. This apparently is the indicator of zany hair. I don't like a bald Two-Face. To me, it's boring. I want zany, one side like plaid, you know what I'm talking about? Plaid, and then the other side is a regular suit. Zany hair on the one side, big eye. That's my Two-Face. Don't give me that melted away, he's scarred. Well, it's realistic. No. Comics, we don't have to make realism into comics accurate. I like a zany Two-Face. Anyways, there's Bane. Looks really cool there. Love the look of that Bane. We've got Clayface, one of my favorite Batman villains. I might also just even say too, boy, he's throwing a lot of stuff in this video. I might also say too that my favorite, I think the best rogues of any character in comics during the dawn of time, the beginning of time to now, I think Batman has the greatest rogues gallery of all time. Pose your argument down below. Somebody argue that. Somebody try to convince me otherwise. Batman has the greatest rogues gallery of all time. I know what you're saying. I know what you're thinking. I know exactly what you're thinking. You're probably going to say Spider-Man. Spider-Man has the greatest rogues gallery. I would differ. I would beg to differ. Spider-Man, I would say, has the second greatest rogues gallery of all time. Some real notable characters in the Spider-Man rogue gallery. But I honestly would say the greatest rogues gallery of all time still is Batman. Bar none. Like, for example, Bronze Tiger. That's a horrible example that you just used. Secret Society. We got Deathstroke, Calendar Man. Some pretty fun characters in here. I wonder if they have Professor Pig. I just like the look of Professor Pig. I don't know why. Fright. Let's see another one here. Reaper. Some of these characters actually I don't remember. Does it say their first appearance? That's the one thing this guide should have. It doesn't have their first appearance. Shame on you, DK. Shame on you. That's the one thing I would have included in this book. I would have had like a little comic cover down below of the first appearance, and I would say first appearance, whatever age, whatever year, whatever month. That's what I would also do. But other than that, fun book. That's going to go in my prized collection of Batman and coffee table books, which, if you haven't bought into the idea based on the last 10 minutes or so of this video, I love coffee table books. Prized possession right here. Prized possession. I could say, what's your favorite thing from the box? I would interrupt you right away. Hold on a second. I would say the coffee table book, number one. But let's look at what we got inside for the May My Geek box. We had a Five Nights at Freddy's plush, a Ghostbusters 3 pack, superhero wristband, Breaking Bad notebook, a Batman encyclopedia, exclusive MGB t-shirt. Oh, it is Pirates of the Caribbean, but I guess it's just more so words. And then down below that, you've got, do you want to share your geeky unboxing? Use hashtag MyGeekBox so we can find your photos, or send your videos straight to unboxing at mygeekbox.co.uk. Don't forget your referral code. Share your referral code with a friend and you can get money to spend on site every time your code gets used. Geeks of the world unite. If you want to follow the folks over at MyGeekBox, you can use the @MyGeekBox or hashtag MyGeekBox. Either or. Ooh! And then there's something scary on the other side. I'm going to leave that just with you to think about for the rest of this day. Somebody's going to be sitting at their desk thinking, oh my god, why did he have to show us the picture of that zombified character on the back? Ooh, that's gross. That's now lingering in my brain. Certainly, guys, if you haven't had a chance to subscribe to this channel, what are you waiting for? A disheveled box, possibly disheveled by a grizzly bear that works for a union, because of course he wants fair wages like everybody else. Click that little subscribe button down below and you're good to go, and you won't miss a single video that gets uploaded to this channel, promsies. You can also go to the main channel page and you can click the little link there where you will get an alert. Is this new? No, it's not. Click an alert. Some people just don't know about it. Click on the little alerts button and you can be alerted for every time new videos get on this channel. So you won't miss those either. There's a lot of stuff that you just had to write down. I hope that you wrote it down. As always, guys, thanks for watching as you always do. And just before we go, I'm throwing other stuff in here too. there's also My Geek Box playlist. So if you like this video and you thought, hey, I want to see more of what's in this box, you don't have to search it. You just have to go to the playlist, and it says My Geek Box Unboxings, and you can watch all the older videos that I did on this channel as well. How's that for information? How's that for a disheveled box? How's that for a really cool and scary, ooh, scary zombie or whatever this is picture to wrap up the rest of this video? Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.